gentle rumble of the maneuvering thrusters means we have arrived at Aruba. So I'm going to grab some coffee, head out onto the deck, take a look at the island, then off to breakfast. I think I'm going to go to Solarium Bistro today and have an omelette made for me. Something I've never actually done before. So here we go. Our one new thing for the day. Starting off good and strong. Welcome to Aruba. Not much of a beach, is there? No. Anyway, the island is on the other side. Looks like they're still dealing with the lines. Thrusters are still going, and there's some mangroves out there all by themselves. And well, same thing forward too. And off in the distance, can't really see it too well on the screen, but it I don't know. I'm having a hard time telling what they are. They're either oil platforms or replacement parts for Harmonious. Someone let me know. Welcome to Aruba, proper Aruba. We are, well, right in the center of town. Last time we were here, we were not at the same place, just a little bit further forward, and we were walking all the way over there. There's a casino and a few other things in the restaurant, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna get breakfast now and then plan my day. Got a few things I'm gonna do here in the morning first, then check the schedule and find out how much time I have. Oh, wow, it is breezy. Wow. Most interesting part of the day so far is we are docked next to MV, I think it's MV Freewinds. It is a cruise ship, but it is not one that you can just book, take a ride through the Southern Caribbean. The ship is actually operated by the Church of Scientology and is reserved for their most advanced members or high tier members. I'm not really sure how that works. It is home ported here, so I don't know if she ever leaves or how often she does, but I do not remember her last time, and I don't know, it's pretty interesting to be able to actually see this in person. Here we are at Solarium Bistro. At least I have a different logo. That's just the dinner menu, so let's go and check out the breakfast buffet like we did yesterday. It is smaller than Wonder of the Seas, and the spread was more curated, let's say, but I'm gonna have my custom omelet. Omelet ordered. I'm 22. Just curious if they go in order. It really makes no difference. Well, this is the rest of the spread. I had one of those yesterday, and then it's just the normal, scrambled eggs. Ooh, they have breakfast potatoes, sausage, two types, chicken and pork, hash browns, tomatoes. Looks like the same ones I got in the dining room, and of course bacon. And well, here we go. I think we'll probably get some of these biscuits and gravy. And for our breakfast desserts, yeah, just parfaits and musli. On the second station, there's some salmon, and this is smoked mackerel, okay, with all those fixings. And then jumping around, we have breads, okay, muffins. Maybe I'll get a Brian muffin or a croissant. You know what, let's get a croissant. I haven't had one of those in a while. And some fruits, prunes, and peaches or pears, not really sure. And then a melon plate, probably in the most inconvenient way possible to be served. And milk. We're going to start off with a small fruit plate, which looks like a peach, a pear, and a fig, I think. And then moving on to the main course. See, put a little bit of care into plating, and it looks really nice. That's my custom omelet. It's got spinach, onions, bacon, and mushrooms in there. There's some pork sausage, breakfast potatoes, and a biscuit and gravy. So that's the whole spread. Looking really good. And we'll end this culinary adventure with some muesli and strawberry. Winner, winner, Solarium Bistro breakfast. Great move getting the custom omelet. That was something I can't believe I've never tried before, so that might be a new thing. Anyway, everything was great. The gravy for the biscuits was is, I suppose, a different recipe than the other ships, and this one is noticeably better. Or they did something different, but yes, this was a better gravy than I previously had. Interesting little bit of a deviation there, but yeah, all the other things, the breakfast potatoes, sausages, all fine. The muesli, as good as ever. So, I'm gonna count this as a huge win, and hopefully great start for the day. So let's move on. Still haven't made plans. Still don't know what I'm going to do on the island, if anything. So I got about 4 or 5 hours before I have to make that decision, and I'm going to use every second. It's hard to see with all the super safe safety netting in place, but I think this is the setup for pickleball, a game I'd never heard of until a TV show a couple of months ago, and here it is on a Royal Caribbean ship. But earlier, it was funny, there were a number of people playing, and then 2 teams started a doubles match. It was two, I don't know, middle-aged ladies and a father and son. And let me tell you, those 2 ladies kicked the boys' asses. It was a good game, a lot of good rallies, but wow, these ladies, it was a little more than a game to them. So that was, it was kind of fun to watch. Okay, there is trivia. There's morning trivia. I'm gonna go and do that, and then off to my next activity. Alrighty, I just finished morning trivia. Got second place, but no first prize. But that's okay, I have all the prizes. Alright, and the phone just beeped. Apparently I have a meeting I just need to connect to for a few minutes, get that out of the way, and then off to my next activity, which I already know what it is, so I'm actually gonna go, I'm gonna go do it. Okay, but first, yeah, I'm gonna admit it, my, I don't know, analysis may have been wrong or flawed, but there was evidence, and I will say so. When I'm wrong, you know what, it's no problem admitting it. Yeah, don't think Royal is going to get rid of the mask torture for the crew in the very near term. They're all back wearing the really, I don't know, yeah, kind of unattractive, very unattractive, you know, white plague masks. And this started yesterday in Curacao, so maybe they just got a new shipment. They were running low, so they were using just the branded little, you know, rectangles. But yeah, now it's back to the little white cones. So, yeah, it's too bad. Come on, Royal, just give it up. Give it up. Just stop torturing the crew. There's no point. Nobody cares. No guest wants this. Or, okay, I'm sorry. We'll talk about this later. Okay, maybe 3 guests want it. But the other, I don't know, 2,000 of us? No, just, it's over. It's over. Update on how the day's going. I made my video in the Horizons Solarium. You probably saw that already. Then I went to play trivia and came in second again. So, well, there's that. But I am on my own, so not so bad. Now I'm back in daytime attire, and I'm heading to Playmakers to try their burger. And you've already seen that, so that's what I'm heading for right now. I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards and what I'm going to do this evening. So the day will unfold, and I will share it with you as it happens, as I always do, because I really don't ever plan ahead. I'm shocked I've been planning ahead this much. On Wonder and here on Odyssey, they have these casitas, which you can reserve for a fee. And I mean, they're nice, but I don't know if you really need them, because there's other options available, like these little clamshell type things, which there's more shade here, I think, than over there. And I know these are pretty cool. I really wouldn't need much more. Not that I would ever use these to begin with. I just finished my lunch at Playmakers. Had an absolutely delicious burger and everything. I'm sure you already saw that. So I don't know why I'm going to torture myself, coming to see what's in the Windjammer. But let's see what the theme is tonight. And it is Savoring the Silk Road. Tonight we celebrate the 2 world's oldest cuisines, Chinese and Indian. Okay, so if they were doing kind of a fusion thing, I might be disappointed. But you know what? While the Indian spread here is absolutely terrific, I'm okay coming back later for just a snack or 2 after the show tonight, which is the Effectors. So I'm definitely not going to miss that. It's 8 o'clock, so I think they're still open when that's over. So I think we're good. Well, I was just here in 270, checking out the venue, looking around. They're preparing for the 270 experience this evening, and I noticed something that seemed a bit out of place, and maybe it's a leftover from the book, but check this guy out. He's, well, kind of off theme for the regular venue. Oh boy, Princess, what a day, but it is not over. It is time for me to head back, get changed up for the show, the Effectors. I will probably be able to get to the theater actually early, but that's okay, because I I was just sitting back there, I don't know, composing some notes for some things I'm going to do over the next 2 days. So I will take the time, relaxed in the theater, to finish that up so we can have a super fun and learning and educational, I know, that's exactly what you want to do on a cruise, right? Last couple of days here aboard Odyssey of the Seas. Oh, they're going to be fun too, by the way. They're going to be super, super fun. So I'm off. I'm going to do my costume change, then off to the theater. Future me here from the throne at Wonderland. This evening, well, you know what? I decided to film something else, so I don't really have a huge evening vlog, but that's okay. Let me just show you what I thought about the show Effectors. And then we went to the dance party, the 70th dance party. That was pretty cool. And now the evening is pretty much over. So here we go. I'm just gonna throw it in here. The end of day 6, so sad. Only 2 more days, but they're sea days, so that means it's awesome. And, well, here you go. This was my evening 6. I just saw Effectors, oh, well, it's not there. Oops. The new show here on Odyssey of the Seas, and it was pretty spectacular. Very interesting concept. I do have a couple of questions. If I run into someone from the entertainment staff, I'm definitely going to investigate this. There is a lot they could do with this. And, well, I do want to congratulate the Odyssey of the Seas entertainment staff for getting such a major production show ready during all the nonsense, which makes the debut of Wonder Woman of the Seas with nothing really even comparable to this, a singing show. Nice singing, but just a singing show. As their, well, lead theater production, not exactly impressive relative to what we have here. And enormous props to Royal Caribbean, a cruise line, or don't forget, for getting a production drone show ready before Disney. Now, given the giant cluster Disney has been lately, I don't know, maybe it's not to be expected, but usually you would expect them to do something so spectacular. But here, Royal Caribbean launched this show, I think back in October, with guest-facing drones. It took Disney months and months and months to finally launch their drone show at Disneyland Paris. So, congratulations, Royal Caribbean. There you go. Now, I know what you're saying, I know what you're thinking, I know what someone is, hopefully, if anybody watches this, fiercely banging away at the keyboard to let me know. No, that was an Intel drone show, specifically created to showcase their product, basically. their little, I think they were called the Starlight drones, so doesn't count. Then after the Effectors was the 70s dance party back here in 270. I'll bet you can tell what song is playing right now. A pretty fun party, and this is a really good venue for that. After the party wound down here, it was over to the music hall, but maybe everybody was just tired from a day in Aruba, so it wasn't that great, and by that time, it was time to go to bed anyway. Unfortunately, I never made it off the ship today, but that's okay. I've been to Aruba, not a whole lot here, and I will talk maybe a little bit about some shore excursions that I will do on a future visit to here or another island, because I'd like to get back into that a little bit. So, well, you know what? I don't know. A day aboard a luxury cruise ship, missing the island, I don't know. It was difficult, something I had to give up, but in the end, you know what? I think it was totally worthwhile. But, hey, you know what? Situations like that make me so thankful for my problems.